Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle. And if you're new here, welcome, and I hope it won't be your last visit with me. What is it I'm here to share with you today? Well, today is day 3 of my infusion. They haven't started it yet today, but today is day 3 of my infusion for the fungal infection that is in my lung and in my blood and probably in my skull and probably in the rest of my bones. Sorry, I don't have a tripod here, but at least now I have my camera and my cord so that I can record. Just showing you around my hospital room. And yeah, so they're going to be coming in a minute. This nurse has never run this infusion because this is pretty rare stuff. And so she had to go to the pharmacy and find out to make sure that she runs it properly. The infusion, the antifungal infusion. The liquid looks like, I don't know if I told you, it looks like nystatin, which is a liquid antifungal that you swish around your mouth when you have those white spots in your mouth called thrush. Babies get a lot, and anyway, you may have heard of it. That's what it looks like, but and it has to be run with dextrose. They have to run dextrose first, and then they run the yellow antifungal that I forget the name of, and then they run a dextrose again, because I guess that the medication has to bind with the dextrose or something. I don't know. Sorry I look bad, but I haven't had a shower yet today. I can't take a shower until after they run the infusion because they may be here any minute to do that. And if I'm making you seasick by walking around, I'm sorry. I have to walk around some to keep from getting blood clots in my legs, so I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So the good news, I did have the lumbar puncture. Let me sit down. I did have the lumbar puncture, and the fungus is not in my spinal fluid. That means that I don't have a meningitis or encephalitis, so it's not in my brain. And it, so this is good news. It is in my blood and all of that, as I said. It's rare. Yes, it can kill me. Yes, I am doing everything I can, and they're doing everything they can, and it is curable, but it is really rare. And unfortunately, pathology was so interested in finding out about the cancer, sorry, my stomach, finding out about the cancer, that they forgot to run to find out which of 2 different strains of this fungus that this could be. So we don't know which one it is. It doesn't really matter because the treatment is the same for either one, but the doctor wanted to know. I found out today that I may be on the pill form of this for the rest of my life. They still want to know why my immune system is so low that this happened. More interesting news. This comes from birds and like chickens and pigeons and all of that. And a lot of times people that live on farms get this. Well, I don't live on a farm. I don't have chickens or pigeons. However, it can also lay dormant in your body for 20, 30 or more years. My first husband is a taxidermist, and he does a lot of birds, and so I handled a lot of birds alive and dead back in the day. Well, also my oldest son is a falconer, meaning he caught and flew, doesn't at the moment, but caught and flew wild red-tailed hawks and other birds like that, birds of prey. I handled those. Also, as a teenager, he found some goose eggs, and he took them in to the house and incubated them and hatched them all and raised them up till they could be set free in the house. Not like running loose in the house, but but in the house. So I was exposed to goose poop and all of that. And so, yeah, so I could have been exposed for many of these things. And even though they were all years and years ago, the falcons being less time ago than the other things, but it could lay dormant, so it could be any of them. Or maybe a little bit of all of them, who knows. But regardless, it is not, I repeat, not the cats. Cannot be the cats. I have asked in every possible way, every possible scenario, not the cats, not the litter, not nothing. It doesn't matter if I have 9 or 900. I only have 9 and that's all I intend to have. I didn't intend to have 9. Regardless, not the cats. We were really worried about that because we do have 9 and I do scoop a lot of litter. We go through in a week more than 40 pounds of litter. And we have a great big kiddie pool that we have for a litter box plus other litter boxes in the house. And we were thinking, oh boy, what would we do? Because we can't part with our cats. What would we do? If I had to wear a hazmat suit, I'm not getting rid of my babies, right? So no, it's not that. So yeah, the birds. And I'm not going to move to a farm. Wanted to, not going to. And so not going to be getting pigeons or chickens or anything anytime soon. So hopefully I'm never exposed again, but depending on my immune system, which obviously is lower, it is lower than other people's with all of my other health concerns, and possibly ones that we don't even know about yet. Yeah, this could come back, so I'll probably be on this for the rest of my life. What else was I going to say? Something that was interesting. It was there and then it went out of my head. That's the head trauma. I don't know if you guys know, some of you do. Back when I was a teenager, I slipped on ice and I came down on the curb with the back of my head first, like cracking an egg on the side of a bowl. And I had a brain injury, a traumatic brain injury. And so I have short-term memory loss. And so I forget things like the words, you know, nouns, and what I was going to say, and other things. So I apologize, but I forget. So whatever it was, I'll probably remember and tell you in the next video. But that's what's going on with me at the moment. So far, I've not gotten real sick from the infusions. And, you know, this will only be my 3rd one. Sickness can come later. Oh, my kidney function, that's what I was going to tell you, has gone down. I have not been drinking as well in here because I don't like the water. And I don't drink anything but water and coffee. And so I'm drinking the coffee, but it's hard to get. You have to bother people, so forth, so on. And I hate to do that. But I'm not drinking enough water. I'm going to try to drink more. But my kidney function has gone down, so I've got to do that. And they're going to give me an IV. Is there anything else? I think that's all the updates for right now. And they should be here any minute with that infusion. So I wanted to update you. I could have done it while they were doing the infusion because I can't do anything else. But I wanted to show you around my room. And I'm just waiting. So it seemed like a good time to record a video. And while they're doing the infusion, well, maybe I can get it up. And you already saw in the first video, you already saw the IV and my wonderful PICC line, central line. Either way, it's the same thing. This one's just, see those things, those plastic things, those pinch into my skin. They actually cut into my skin so that it can't pull out. And that dark stuff is unfortunately blood. But yeah, and then there's the information of when they put it in and all that. Well, that's what that's for. And then there's a note hanging above my bed. Hang on. It tells them, hey, don't do, see it says stop. That tells them not to do like blood pressures and stuff like that in that arm. And that PICC line goes from my arm where you see it, clear up and around in my chest, you know, in the heart area, in the veins. Interesting, huh? So I shouldn't need it changed, thankfully. During the 2 weeks, as long as they keep it flushed and everything, it should stay nice and open, and I shouldn't have to have any more veins gotten. Otherwise, they could have to go in through my neck, and I really don't want them to have to do that, because then it's hard to sleep, you know, with that in my neck. So, but that happens a lot because I'm such a hard stick. They have so much trouble getting a vein on me that that they often have to go for the central line in my neck. So I'm glad that the PICC team was able to get the one in my arm. So anyways, I have lots of health things. I haven't talked about a lot, you know, those a lot. I have congestive heart failure, and I've had open heart surgeries, and a botched, I did have a botched Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, and they killed my spleen and all kinds of things, and I'm sick all the time because of that surgery that they botched. But I have lost over 140 pounds, which I've discussed on the channel. So I've been a sickly person all my life, and I try not to bellyache and whine about it and talk about it here. All the retching is why after I talk for a little bit, my voice gets a little gravelly. It's because of all the retching and vomiting that I do. So my throat gets bad after a little bit in the videos, and I never explained that. So now you know. You know, I have a lot of things trying to kill me all at once, and I'm telling you, I'm a fighter, and I will continue to fight, and I'll be here for as long as I can to annoy you folks. I mean, to entertain you folks. Anyways, I hope you'll stick with me, and I hope you'll bring other people, friends, relatives, whatever, on to watch my videos, because that would really help me, especially right now, if I can get more people to watch my videos. And pray, just pray. If you're praying, folks, or send good vibes or whatever it is you believe in, that would help a lot. I could use it. All right, I love you and miss you all. Bye, guys. Can I call you my catacorns? Tell me in the comments below. And just stop by and say hi or whatever, because I'm bored and I'm lonely, and so just talk to me. And subscribe and share and all of that. And for those that don't mind, I kind of like to call you my catacorns, you know, because my cats, and I've always liked unicorns, and, you know, and I'm a big cat fan. And my granddaughter, I know I said I would go, but one of my granddaughters picked the catacorn logo for my channel, and because she thought it was really cute, and she was younger at the time, so that's how that came about. So anyways, guys, love you much. Mwah. Bye, guys.